Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Listen to this. So, this is according to nypost.com. So, Wendy Williams taken by ambulance after dropping desperate note from NYC window begging for help. Okay. Wendy Williams was taken away from her New York assisted living facility by ambulance Monday after cops were called in for a wellness check when the ex talk show queen tossed a handwritten note out the window begging for help. Help, Wendy, the note said. The call came in about 11:15 a.m. soon after the 60-year-old who has been diagnosed with dementia tossed the note from the window of her fifth-story room, police and law enforcement sources told the Post. The former TV star, who has been holed up in the facility's memory ward as she fights to end her court-ordered guardianship, was later spotted at the window waving her arms at a Post reporter while speaking on the phone. Soon after, Williams silently walked out of the facility, escorted by a handful of cops, and was helped into the waiting ambulance. The ordeal came after it emerged that the daytime TV star was slated to return to TV for the first time amid her ongoing uh, health woes. Williams planned to make an appearance on ABC's The View on Friday for her first daytime appearance since taking a leave of absence from The Wendy Williams Show 4 years ago. Suzanne Bass, former co-executive producer of Williams Show, shared news of the upcoming appearance in an Instagram post on Sunday, prepping a very special friend for her appearance at The View ABC to air this Friday. Hashtag Free Wendy Bass captioned a video of herself speaking to Williams on the phone. It wasn't immediately clear if the appearance was going to be filmed in person or just over the phone. Williams, who has been diagnosed with dementia and aphasia, has been embroiled in a high-profile battle to end the guardianship she's been under since 2022. Her guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, has previously said Williams has been cognitively impaired, permanently disabled, and incapacitated from her dementia battle. Williams, for her part, has insisted she is mentally sound, claiming in a recent TMZ phone interview that she is being held in a prison and is not allowed to go outside on her own free will. Still, she appeared to score a small win in a long-running guardianship battle last month after Morrissey informed a judge she would have to open wait she would have she would be open to having Williams undergo a new medical evaluation in light of the star's claim she doesn't have dementia. Girl, baby, look. But when I say they had my aunt, girl, they got my auntie standing in a window wait. Girl, when I say they got my auntie standing in front of a window waving, baby. Girl. This is just for me, man. Baby, they really got. When I tell you, they need to let that lady out. I, listen, I've said this. If Wendy is no longer in this guardianship and she blows, I don't know if when some people are saying Wendy is broke. I don't know. But say Wendy still has her fortune and she blows through her money, girl, that's going to be on Wendy, girl. I think at some point, all you can do is try and help someone if they want the help, you know, It is what it is at this point. And I stand by this. Wendy is not a threat to anybody but herself, if anything. If she starts to toss back the bottle again, that's on Wendy. If she locks herself in a room, and hopefully it doesn't happen, and drinks herself to death, then that's just what happens. At least people can say that we tried to assist her if that unfortunate thing does happen, if she's free from this conservatorship. Um, Hopefully things work out. Oh, I forgot I had an update. So Brown Girl Grinding, I think it's Lauren LaRosa. I think that's the girl from the Breakfast Club. I don't watch the Breakfast Club anymore. Well, she posted a source close to Wendy Williams exclusively confirms to me that Wendy Williams just scored a 10 out of 10 on a psych exam she took at Lenox Hill Hospital. This proves she is not incapacitated. More to come to this, and what this means tomorrow. Then she had a correction. It's Mount Sinai Hospital. The original reports with Lenox Hill Hospital are incorrect. So that's a good thing, right? If that report is indeed 100% correct, that she scored a 10 out of 10. I want to know if she's going to appear on The View in person or if it's going to be over the phone. I will say, not to be so negative, the positive thing about this entire situation is that Wendy does look a whole lot better. Well, we can't play this game that Wendy didn't, for lack of a better word, not to sound insensitive, she looked a mess. She looks a whole lot better now than she did a year or two ago. So that's a good thing, right? Um, yeah. Shout out to my auntie Wendy Williams. Okay, so this is an update. This is according to WAFB.com. So, second suspect in custody tied to death of Caleb Wilson, another still at large. One of the two suspects who are wanted by Baton Rouge police tied to the hazing death of Southern University student Caleb Wilson was taken into custody in West Baton Rouge Parish Monday afternoon. They are both facing felony hazing charges, the WAFBI team learned Monday. Baton Rouge police said that Kyle Thurman was picked up with the help of U.S. Marshals around 3:34 p.m. from a home in Port Allen. Sources said Thurman was supposed to turn himself in over the weekend, and when he missed the deadline, law enforcement went looking for him. A third suspect, Isaiah Smith, is still wanted. Our sources said Smith is a son of Todd Smith, who leased the warehouse where the hazing occurred. Smith told WAFB last week that his son is a member of Omega Psi Phi, the same fraternity as the other two men who have been arrested, which Caleb Wilson was also pledging. Smith said that his son is still an active student at Southern University. On Friday, Baton Rouge police held a news conference where it was announced those individuals were facing misdemeanor hazing charges. The change that WAFB learned about making these felonies is a big difference if the individuals are convicted. Misdemeanor hazing carries up to 6 months in prison upon conviction, while felony hazing carries up to 5 years upon conviction. Our sources tell us those suspects were at a warehouse in the Baton Rouge area the night that Caleb Wilson died and punched some of the pledges. Arrest records released Friday are painting a clearer picture of what transpired. The documents show that fraternity members were in no rush to get to Southern University. Student Caleb Wilson medical attention when minutes mattered 2 weeks ago. Though Wilson collapsed and fell unresponsive after receiving a blow to the chest as a part of a hazing ritual, documents show that the members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity chapter, which Wilson was pledging, had time to change his clothes before dropping him off at the hospital. It's raising questions about the timeline of events the night Wilson died, as well as whether there should be punishments if investigators can prove that there had been a delay in seeking care. Our sources said Wilson never regained consciousness after he collapsed, and the fraternity members changed him and brought him to the hospital in a vehicle, all while he was unresponsive. Didn't I tell y'all this reminds me of How to Get Away with Murder? That's what it's given to me. That's what it's given to me. Arrest documents for Caleb McCrae reveal that a witness saw Wilson being hit multiple times in the chest before appearing to have a seizure on the floor. According to those, I'm sorry, y'all. This is no shade to anyone in a fraternity or a sorority. I think they can be amazing things. However, I will never understand how me being hazed, me being punched in my chest to death, how that proves that I am that I should be accepted into this brotherhood. What me washing your clothes got to prove that I should receive this? Your I'm allowed into this organization. What me going to get your breakfast? What me staying up all night watching you sleep? And like, who are you to think that you are deserving of someone's brotherhood or sisterhood to the point where you feel like I have to put this person through something to show that they deserve my sisterhood or brotherhood? Girl, with no shade. And not everybody running around here trying to hide because don't nobody want to be held for what they did. Baby, y'all going to jail.
Ass up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Ass up.
Investigators told the witnesses, I'm sorry, investigators noted that the witness said that all the pledges present for the ritual, including Wilson, were wearing gray sweatpants at the time of the alleged beating. According to the warrant, I skipped over something. According to those documents, fraternity leadership then moved other pledges who were also allegedly being roughhoused along with Wilson to another room. Okay. According to the warrant, however, I'll put the link to the article in the description box. According to the warrant, however, Wilson was later dropped off at the hospital by members of the fraternity wearing only black sweatpants and white socks, meaning his clothes were changed before his arrival. Matt Cray is facing the most serious charge tied to Caleb Wilson's death, criminal hazing and manslaughter. Baton Rouge Police and District Attorney Hiller Moore confirmed Monday that both of these charges are felonies. Matt Cray's bond was set at $100,000 by Commissioner Keena Kimball. He left jail late Friday night. He is due back in court in May. Baby. I hope justice is served. And whoever has anything to do with it, they should be held accountable. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got to, I already said this. Whoever has something to do with it needs to be held accountable, period, point blank. And that's just what it is. Somebody died. Died. Not no 99-year-old man, and it was time for him to go to glory, and he just died in his sleep. A 20-year-old was beaten to death, basically, because he had to prove his loyalty. He had to prove that he is worthy of the brotherhood by standing there and getting punched in the chest. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.